This year will be my 9th Q4 on Amazon, and I'm sure you know Q4 is the biggest time of the year for us Amazon sellers, with more opportunities to scale your business than any other season. I make between 35 and 50,000 euros profit in December alone, and this year is going to be our biggest ever. So you really need to be prepping for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Christmas rush, and these strategies are going to help you crush it. Hey everyone, I'm Ricky, 7-figure Amazon seller, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to dominate Amazon this Q4. From finding profitable products to managing your inventory and using FBM to your advantage, we've got you covered. You know what to do? Let's go. One of the most common questions I get is how do I find profitable products for OA, RA, and wholesale in Q4? And the answer, just double down and triple down on what works. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Use tools like Actorio Arbitrage, and if you're in the UK or Europe, you must check out Actorio. They scrape the data on 67 million products daily. Yeah, 67 million. Then you can use Keeper and Seller Amp to confirm if that's a good product. Use the links down in the description for a 14-day free trial on Actorio and Seller Amp. And for wholesale, you should always be building those strong relationships with your suppliers, so then you can get access to sometimes exclusive deals and catalogs. Your goal should be to tap into these catalogs for seasonal products that fly off the shelves in Q4. Don't be guessing. Right? Check the data, test the products, and then you can increase the volume on those fast selling products. Next, let's talk about inventory management. Now, during Q4, timing is everything. But one big question from sellers is, how much inventory should I buy for Q4? Now, the simple answer I give is as much as you possibly can and as early as you possibly can. But again, don't be guessing. It's got to be data-driven purchases. And I love to focus on quick flips, right? Test small quantities and then go heavy on those great selling products. Sell 10, buy 30. Sell 50, buy 80 or 100. So an obvious one is toys at Christmas. They fly out the door. You got Christmas decorations, collectible items. These things really move quickly. But you don't want to test out too many new categories in Q4, right? Focus on what you know. Focus on what works and just double, triple down on that. We typically see about 50 to 100% sales spike in Q4. To give you an idea, we almost do as much in Q4 as we do the other 9 months of the year. Seriously. For wholesale, you want to be checking with your distributors for those high demand products. You've got holiday snacks, hot ticket items. Stocking up early, especially in October and November, ensures you won't run out of inventory during those crucial sales periods like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This is a mistake I've made before, so trust me, get in early. But again, do what you know. Don't gamble. Q4 is not the time of year to be gambling. And for all you arbitrage people, Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals are going to be huge. So you've got to take full advantage and be ready. And these days, Black Friday deals actually start around the end of October. So basically, you've got a whole Black Friday month. So you can jump on those deals early and really capitalize. And that's exactly what I'm going to be going really heavy on. Next, let's address the question, should I focus on FBA or FBM in Q4? Early in Q4, FBA is a no-brainer. You get access to those prime buyers and Amazon handles the logistics for you. But as we get closer to December, in most countries, FBA lead times are really going to start to drag. Now, this varies depending on your country. I mean, in Europe, we're still generally pretty good to send in products FBA in the first week of December. But you must be aware of any delays. Why? Because that's when you're going to need to pivot quick to FBM, fulfilled by merchant. I remember during Black Friday 2021, I almost ran out of stock because I didn't pivot to FBM fast enough. Don't make the same mistake. So make sure you're prepared. Make sure you got all your supplies because FBM is going to be your friend in December. Seriously. It lets you keep selling when the FBA check-ins are probably delayed. Now, you may pay more for shipping products to your customers yourself, but it's all about speed and getting it to the customers before Christmas. Plus, for expedited shipping options, you could make some serious profits because you can charge a lot more because people can't wait. And if your competitors are relying solely on FBA, you could probably sell out before their stock even becomes available. Yes, you do have to do a lot more work preparing these products to ship. But you've got to make hay while the sun shines, right? And remember, you can always get your prep center to prep your FBM orders for you. Next, let's talk about restock limits. Now, this is a common concern because it could impact your Q4 sales. Restock limits can really restrict how much inventory you can send to Amazon, which is crucial during Q4. To handle this, you've got to focus on those fast-moving products. Low rank products, right? Because these are going to increase your sell-through rate. Trust me, you do not want to get stuck with a ton of slow moving products in Amazon's warehouse during Q4 because then you've got all your fast selling products that you cannot even send in. Don't say I didn't warn you. And make sure you clear out all of your stranded inventory and delete any pending shipments that you're not planning to send in, because both of these really impact your restock limits. Additionally, you don't want to send in your slow moving products during Q4 because the storage fees are going to be up to 4 times higher than usual. You've got to prioritize your best sellers, avoid paying those extra storage fees, and free up space for the profitable products. Have you ever struggled with restock limits? Let me know down in the comments. Now let's move on to repricing. So another top question I get is, how can I stay competitive during Q4? This is where your repricer comes in. About 60% of Amazon shoppers don't even look at other sellers. They just hit the add to cart, and if you've not got a buy box, you're losing sales. If you're getting value from this video, hit that like button. It really helps me bring more content like this to you. I recommend using a repricer to stay competitive 24/7 all year long. Now, the repricer I've been using for the past 2 years and I'm really happy with is Seller Toolkit. It's flexible and it's good value for money. So I got you a 14-day free trial using my link down below. Now, during Q4, we may even increase our prices slightly. If I've got a fast selling product, I may just try to tweak that price just a little bit just to try and get a bit more. Because if you're talking an extra euro, but it's over hundreds of products, it makes a big difference. But you've got to be willing to stay flexible during Q4 with your pricing. If you see products are really not moving, then just drop the price slightly, and that may get you that buy box and get you all of those sales. Because winning that buy box gets you more sales, more feedback, more traction, especially when competition is high. So another question I get is, how do I handle those price fluctuations or tanking during Q4? This can be a huge issue for arbitrage sellers, especially if you're buying leads. But for me, just avoid those oversaturated products, right? Don't sell something and there's 100 sellers on the listing. And make sure you're using the repricer. This just adjusts automatically for you. Make sure it's a repricer that can snooze as well. What do I mean by that? Well, overnight, it will nudge the price up, so then it's not just tanking those prices 24 hours a day. And STK does this for us, so check it out. And if you do notice prices dropping too much, just hold off restocking that product. And after Christmas, it's not like products stop selling completely, but you are going to notice a big dip in sales normally. Finally, let's talk about scaling. Now, scaling is all about efficiency, right? So one tip is to outsource your prep and your shipping to a 3PL. For me, this is a must, right? We've got 3 prep centers in 3 different countries. And you can also hire a virtual assistant to help run the business and find products for you. But only once you're great at finding the products or doing the task yourself, because you're going to have to train these people. We hired all 7 of our VA team from Onlinejobs.ph. They've got over 1 million Filipinos eager to help you grow your business. And from now on, we won't hire anywhere else again. Link below. Next tip is to automate your tasks as much as possible, like repricing, inventory management. Just try and free up as much time as possible on all those small tasks so you can focus on growing your business. And when you do streamline these operations, you're going to be able to find more profitable products during the busiest time of the year. If you still feel overwhelmed, I have a few spaces left in my one-to-one coaching program. You can check it in the link down below. And right now, you get 25% off, so you don't want to miss out. To recap, start building strong relationships with your suppliers now and start managing your inventory well. Then you need to send in as much fast-selling stock as possible. And as December comes around, remember, pivot from FBA to FBM. And then make sure you stay on top of your restock limits and use a repricer to keep winning that buy box. Q4 is the best time of the year to scale your business, and following some of these tips, you'll be crushing it in no time. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and the subscribe so you don't miss the next one. You can find all the links I mentioned down below, and trust me, for me, these softwares are a game changer. So let's make this Q4 the best one yet, and I'll see you in the next video.